Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So you might be noticing that my background, like filming space, is a little different, and that's because I'm finally back home from Ireland. I got home about a week ago. I'm definitely glad to be home. I do miss Ireland with my whole heart, and I can't wait to go back again someday. I am definitely happy to be home. Definitely nice to have all of my stuff. So one thing that I was looking forward to when I got home was, of course, being able to buy normal makeup, stuff that I wanted to try for a while and whatever, because obviously Ulta doesn't ship to Ireland, so I've been waiting all this time to buy more makeup from Ulta. So that is what today's video is going to be. I'm going to do a haul from Ulta and then a try on, because most of the products that I bought are new to me, mostly just face products, and then I bought kind of an all-around palette, which you guys will see in a minute, and then everything else is kind of hair and body and kind of skincare. So I'll show you guys those and then maybe do like an update in like a week to see how I'm liking those products. Some of them are ones I've used before, other ones are different, so those ones obviously I'm not going to be trying on today, but I am going to be trying out the new makeup products. So yeah, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. So I have this not very big box from Ulta. There's definitely a good amount of stuff in here, but this was supposed to come on Sunday, so the fact that it came today, I was very surprised. Maybe Ulta's just getting better at shipping their stuff. I don't know, they usually come like when they say they're going to, but I guess I got lucky with it coming early. So let's see what is in here. So the first thing I'm super excited about is this Loving Tan bronzing mousse. This is what it looks like. I got the shade medium. Obviously this is a tanner that a lot of YouTubers use, so I wanted to try it out. I'm actually kind of self-tan right now. I used the Saint Moretz, I think, tanner yesterday, but I'm gonna try this after I shower today, which is why my hair is up. I have not showered yet today, so I'm gonna try this out and then see how it works. But Ulta was having a deal where if you ordered like $30 worth of Loving Tan products, you got a free mitt. So I'm going to use these together today and see how they go. I'm hoping that I can get a nice little tan since summer's starting. I'm going down the Cape next weekend. Even though it won't be warm enough to go on the beach, I'm hoping that I'll just look tan since I'm so pasty. But yeah. Next are just new face products that I bought. I've used both of them before, both as like a product that I purchased and as a sample. So the first one is the Clinique Liquid Facial Soap in Mild for dry combination skin. I have purchased this Clinique soap before, and it's one of my favorite daily facial washes. I use this one in the morning, just like to start my day when I shower, and this has always been really good to me. I feel like my skin responds really well to it, so I'm definitely glad to start using this again. And then the other product that I got is the Philosophy Micro Delivery Exfoliating Facial Wash, and like I said, I have used this as a sample before and I really liked it, so I decided to pick up it's not like the super big size, but like a full-size version of it to use as my night face wash. Some people say you're not supposed to exfoliate every night. I feel like my skin appreciates a nice exfoliating night wash. I feel like especially if I wore makeup throughout the day or was sweating a lot, wearing sunscreen, an exfoliator, even if it's a gentle one like this, really helps to make my skin feel more clean before I go to bed. So I definitely like using exfoliating face washes before bed in my nighttime routine, so that's why I picked up this one. And then next I just have a couple of hair products. So the first one is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 styling treatment. So this is one I'm pretty sure you just put in after you wash your hair. Yeah, so you just apply it to damp hair, and it's supposed to condition it and stuff like that and smooth it out. I was using the PHD, the Perfect Hair Day nightcap, which is supposed to be an overnight treatment, but I was using it as like a styling product when I was in Ireland, just because it was like the only like good product I brought with me, aside from like little travel size containers of my normal products. So I used that up when I was there, but I'm definitely excited to use this since this is actually meant to be used daily and not just as like a treatment kind of thing. But my favorite thing about Living Proof is how the products smell. I do want to get the nourishing oil eventually, but it's kind of pricey. Like this was about $28 I think, and it's so small, and then the nourishing oil is like $38, so I'm gonna hold off on getting that until I start working again, because I still haven't started working. Yeah, but I'm definitely going to get that just because my hair has not been behaving lately, especially, you guys saw that I bleached my hair on my own, which was an adventure, and then I'm going to get my hair cut and dyed again in a couple weeks, so my hair is not going to be happy. And then a little deal that they had with the Living Proof was you got the Nourishing Styling Cream sample for free, so I'm going to try this out. If I like this, then I'll definitely buy a full size of it, just because I am trying to get my hair a little bit healthier, especially where I diet so often. So obviously if these two combined or even on their own can make my hair look better during the day, I'm going to full size purchase. So yeah, definitely excited about these. And then the last thing I got for hair is the OGX Nourishing Plus Coconut Oil Weightless Hydrating Oil Mist. So I do like to use an oil in my hair after I wash it. I don't wash my hair often. I wash it every 4 or 5 days. But I do like to use an oil on top of any other cream products that I'm using, just because I feel like it tames the frizz and makes my hair a little bit softer. So yeah, so we'll try this out. I'll let you guys know how I like this. Moving on to makeup. So a couple of things that I got. I definitely wanted to restock on stuff that I use on the daily. So like my concealer, I wanted to get a new foundation, just because even though I do have like leftover foundation from abroad, and then I have foundations that I didn't use up before I left, I do like to have a constant kind of cycle of foundations that I use, so I'm not using the same one every day, so I can kind of see how different products work for me and see which ones I like better, and then also just kind of, you know, not use up one of my foundations because I'm using it every day for a month. So the concealer I got, tried and true, you guys know I love this. It's the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Shape Tape. You know, everyone loves this stuff. I'm not even going to open it because you guys know what it looks like. And I got the shade Fair Neutral. This is the shade I always use, so I just got that as a restock. And then for the foundation I wanted to try, I decided to pick up the Tarte Face Tape foundation. I got the same shade in Fair Neutral, but I might return it or exchange it to get a new shade. I'm going to try it and see what it looks like, but if I start actually regularly self-tanning, I'm obviously going to need a darker shade, so I might either get a darker shade in this or a darker shade in the Makeup Revolution foundation that I love, just because I use that one more often. But if I do love this foundation, I'll definitely get a darker shade in it to match when I'm self-tanned. So yeah, so I got this, and this I'll be trying today so you guys can see how it looks. Next, I got just a new mascara because I didn't feel like purchasing the Lancome Monsieur Big again, just because it is expensive, which when you see the next product that I got, you're gonna be like, why did you bother? But I decided to try the Essence Lash Princess mascara. So this is what it looks like. I got the green one. I think this is the False Lash Effect version. I've never used Essence mascara, but I love Essence as a brand. I use a lot of their other products, like their face products and stuff like that. So I decided to give this one a try. I've heard a lot of great reviews about their mascara, not only from Casey Holmes, but from other YouTubers as well. So I'm going to give this one a shot. Also too, it's just nice to have like a cheaper mascara so that, you know, you don't feel bad if you're using it every day. So I have that one. And then makes no sense why I bought that, because I was actually scrolling through Ulta trying to figure out like if there's anything else I needed before I checked out, and I saw this. So this is actually, I mean, in my defense, it is a really good deal. So this is a Benefit kind of 3-pack, so you get 3 full-size products for $36, which it's a $80-something value, which I thought was such a good deal because it's a full-size Hoola bronzer, a full-size Professional primer, and a full-size Bad Gal Bang mascara. So each of these products on their own are like $20 a piece, if not more. So I thought $36 plus you get this really nice like reusable, washable, like silicone makeup bag. I thought that was a great deal. I love when brands do stuff like this. Benefit does do this often, where they'll have gift packs of products like full size for a way cheaper price. But I honestly couldn't pass this up just because I love the Hoola bronzer. I love the Professional primer. That's the only primer I use most of the time. And then I did want to try this new Benefit mascara, and I figured even though I did already pick up a mascara and then my Monsieur Big really isn't dried up yet, I'm probably going to toss it like within a week or so since I've had it for 4 months, but it's not dried up yet, so I can still use it. And I have like a Maybelline one as well, but I just figured like just to have as a backup for when I run out of mascara, or like, you know, like I said, I'm probably going to toss this like in my travel bag and then just use this at home. But I thought this was a really great deal, and they are full-size products, and I currently only have like the travel size of the Hoola, so now that I have a full size, I'm really happy, just because I really love that bronzer. So I got this great deal. If you guys see it on the Ulta website before it goes out of stock, I would definitely recommend, just because it's such a cheap like bundle for what you get, and you get like the reusable makeup bag as well. So definitely happy I picked that up. And then the last product that I got that I'm super excited about, I am like so thrilled. I'm so happy I got this before it went out of stock for the last time. I've been dying to get this. I wanted it for my birthday. My mom was like, no, I'll just give you money. And I was like, all right, bet. When I get home, I'm buying it. So it's the Physicians Formula Butter Collection with Casey Holmes. Obviously, like I've said 6 times in this video already, you guys know I love Casey Holmes. She's my favorite YouTuber. So the fact that she released a collection with Physicians Formula, which is a great, affordable, high-quality drugstore brand, I decided, you know, I couldn't pass it up. And then not only was it a great deal just because you get so much inside of it, but there's also a lot of limited edition things like this perfume, which I really wanted. I definitely wanted to get this not only obviously for the products, but also for this perfume. And it smells like a mixture of like vanilla and like sunscreen. It's literally the perfect mix. I love it. But obviously if you guys haven't seen this before, it comes with 3 face products. So you get the deep bronzer, a blush, and then a limited edition highlighter that I believe is only in this palette, so you can only get it if you purchase this palette. It's not sold individually. And then you get the limited edition for eyeshadow shades that Casey curated for it, a limited edition lipstick, like butter lipstick, and then the perfume obviously. And then it just kind of gives you diagrams for eye looks that you can do. So super excited about this. I'm really excited to dig into this, which is definitely why I wanted to do the try on part of this video. So I'm definitely going to love diving into this. Since I just talked for way too long, we're going to do our little try on edition of this haul. So I'll probably just kind of speed through putting on like a lot of the products and then talk about them after, just because this video is going to be way too long already. So yeah, so I'm just going to be using this foundation. Obviously I want to try it out. I'm going to be using the new Physicians Formula palette. I'm going to try out the Essence mascara, and then I'm pretty sure since that's all I got, I already have an open Shape Tape, so I'm just going to use that one instead of opening the new one because I don't want to waste it. I already have a Hoola bronzer that I'm going to use, and I already have a Professional that's open, so I'm just going to use those products because those are what I bought, but I already have them open, so I'm just going to use those. But so obviously these 3 products are the new ones I'll be trying and talking about for you guys, and then there are products that I didn't buy, like face powder, eyebrows, stuff like that I'm not going to be using. I'm going to be using stuff I already have. So let's just go ahead and get to putting on the makeup, and then I will check back in with you guys to talk about the products after.
So long.
Okay guys, so that is the finished makeup look with everything that I tried. So I didn't end up going in with the Hoola bronzer just because I didn't really need to with the bronzer shade in the Casey Holmes palette. I think in the future I'll definitely only use this as a contour shade unless I'm really self-tanned and need to like darken up the foundation. I think I definitely like could get away with it right now just because this foundation is really light compared to like, I mean, even though I'm not even that dark right now, like I've literally only done like one coat of a medium self-tan, I think it still was like too light for me with even like the slightest self-tan. So I'm either gonna keep it for when I'm not self-tanned and like just for days like this when I can just throw a little bit of bronzer on and darken it up, or I might just get like, and I might just get like a new shade, or I might exchange it for like a new one and then just keep like the older foundations I have that are a little bit lighter for days like this when I'm only like slightly self-tan. But I'm incredibly impressed with this foundation. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's so full coverage. I use like maybe like less than 2 pumps, like a pump and a half to cover my entire face, and I don't even think I needed that much. Like towards the end when I was using up like the last bits on the back of my hand, I don't even think I needed that extra bit of foundation, just because even with like 2 dabs into the bit on the back of my hand, it was covered. My whole face was covered. And I have like pretty nice skin. Like I don't have acne or anything like that. I just have a lot of like pigmentation issues and redness. So I feel like I don't even need as much foundation as most people do. I just use it to cover up that kind of hyperpigmentation. But I am incredibly impressed. It's very comfortable. It applied really nicely. Even before I put like concealer on, everything was like covered. My dark circles are covered, and I have like relatively bad dark circles. Obviously like the Shape Tape, I've been using it for years, so I have nothing really new to say about it, but everything applied really beautifully over this face tape, the face tape foundation. Really love it. And then everything in this Casey Holmes palette, like, oh my god, it's so good. I will say like the bronzer, like I said, was a little darker than I expected, so I definitely had to blend it out a little bit more and like go in with my powder brush and really blend it out. And then the blush as well, I felt like it was very pigmented. But everything in this palette is, like I said, super pigmented. It smells amazing, like, you know, the normal Physicians Formula butter stuff. It smells incredible. The highlighter, I touched it, you would have seen I touched it with my fingers so I could put it on my lid, and the texture of that highlighter, it literally was like butter. Like, it's not, I'm not even exaggerating. I touched it and I thought my hands were just like oily or sweaty or something. It was so buttery, so smooth. It applied beautifully. All the eyeshadows blended out amazingly, and I even mixed an eyeshadow and a bronzer in the bronzer for my crease shade, and it was just incredibly like smooth. It blended out so lovely. And then I'm also really impressed with this mascara. Obviously it's not like as dramatic as the Monsieur Big, just because that one is just huge. Like, you get giant fake lashes, like they're giant. But I'm really impressed with this mascara. For brows, I just use the Essence Make Me Brow, which is what I usually use for my brows. But yeah, overall very happy with the foundation. I think this is my new favorite foundation, definitely going to be a go-to for me. This palette, incredible. Like, not even just because I love Casey Holmes, but this is just, oh my god, I'm very impressed. And then the lipstick is very comfortable as well. I don't love the sheen to it. Like, it has, I don't know if you guys can see, it has kind of sparkles in it, which I don't really love, just because that's not really like an everyday lipstick for me. But it's very comfortable, very smooth. It's more of like a glossy lipstick mixed with a lip balm compared to like a traditional lipstick, which I think is very comfortable. I'm definitely going to see if they have other shade options in the butter lipstick, just because I do really love the formula. It's very comfortable, just not like a super like everyday shade for me. But yeah, other than that, I'm very pleased. If you like this video, please go ahead and thumbs up the video, like it, subscribe, and comment down below what videos you want to see next, and I will see you guys in the next one.